Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 16th. This week we are going to jump right in here, Cancer, and we are going to see what comes up for you at this time, Cancer. It looks pretty good. I would definitely pay very close attention to pretty much everything that's going on this week. I can already tell where this week is going. I did the mid-monthly readings. Almost everybody had something that would represent needing to pay attention to the little details, the little things. You have this diligence card here, and that definitely represents needing to just pay attention. I don't know what's going on, but I would just pay attention to your surroundings, pretty much everything. It's a really good reading. So, what I would say is it's probably the reason you need to pay attention at this time is because there could be an opportunity that could lead to a victory, right? Or some sort of win. So that's probably why it's saying that here, Cancer. But you start off with the Royal You card. Look at you standing out here. It's like your glow up here, Cancer. You even have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a card of pre-Empress energy. So I feel for a lot of you, there's either a lot of abundance coming in, but I also feel you're kind of glowing up at this time with this Royal You card here. You have the Two of Cups here, the Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. In a lot of ways, I would say that this could be you working on yourself, this first row. The Two of Cups is you and your higher self. It is a card of love, but to me, this could be the same person here on the card, and it's you and your higher self. So I feel for a lot of you, it's you could be working on yourself, healing yourself, growing spiritually, but also physically, mentally, any way that you can possibly imagine, probably so that you can glow up, right, with this energy. The Five of Pentacles says that it's very important that you do not call attention to your weaknesses. So I would definitely keep it positive with the Five of Pentacles energy here, Cancer, and I would, not call attention to your weaknesses. I feel like people are feeling very kind of vulnerable right now, and if you have people who are hating on you or anything like that, you're probably going to feel it more than you normally would. I feel like you need to realize that, but I also feel like you need to realize that it's we all have weaknesses. We all have things that people can make fun of, right? Absolutely. But it's you can focus on it or just focus on your strengths. And I really feel that this first row is just saying focus on your strengths. Focus on the things that you are good at. Don't worry about the things that you aren't good at. Even look at this, Five of Pentacles to Six of Wands. It's Six of Wands. He's sitting here. He's very proud of himself, and he's being cheered on. So I feel like you need to focus on those things that are really good and that are going to make you successful. Especially with that Six of Wands energy here. I do feel like there's some sort of increase in your resources here as well. With this Nine of Pentacles, it could be you asking for a raise. Queen of Wands here. It doesn't matter what gender you are, by the way. Queen of Wands is just my card. To me, it can represent asking for a raise, a promotion, or asking for something that it could be a victory, actually. And so, if you're thinking about asking for a raise or a promotion, I feel now would be a good time because, again, you'll probably get it with this Nine of Pentacles energy. Next, you have this Moth Spirit. It says surrender now. So I don't really feel like you're surrendering to anything. What are you doing? Yeah, I feel like what you're surrendering to is taking a break. You have this Brown Bear Spirit, which says take time out. So I would say if you're feeling like you need a break, if you feel like you need to rest, relax, recover, I would do it with this energy here, Cancer. You have the Ace of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Very fiery energy here, Cancer. I feel like there is a lot of abundance coming in for you. I love the Ace of Wands because it's the beginning of something. It's the start of something. Six of Wands is success. And Queen of Wands, I feel, is you being very bold, being very assertive, and really going for something. It's almost like you're taking the baton, right? It's the universe is coming in with an offer, saying, hey, take this wand. It's going to be a journey, but you'll be successful. It's you accept it. Here you are. You're on the horse. You're holding that wand right there, and you're being celebrated. And then, boom, you're the Queen of Wands, because you were bold and assertive. It's kind of interesting how the cards are laid out like this. So I would be bold. I would be assertive at this time. Queen of Wands is wholehearted energy as well. Queen of Wands is actually a good card of guidance, and that's like popping into my head for you here, Cancer, where it's like if you're not sure what to do, if you're not sure what direction to go in your life, I feel like the Queen of Wands is kind of your answer. Queen of Wands, she does things that where she can put her heart and soul into them. So it's like if you're not sure what you want to do for work, like where can you put your heart and soul? If you're not sure about what to do for love, like where can you put your heart and soul is what the Queen of Wands says. And I really feel you need to like put your energy like into things that are going to lead to more success here with this Queen of Wands energy. Next, you have this diligence card here. So like I said, I would pay attention to the small details at this time. I feel like it's going to be really important that you do that. It's funny because on my way over here this morning, I like practically rear-ended someone. It's like always those moments where I'm like, yep. That's the universe being like, hey, dummy, make sure you're paying attention, right? So, what I would say here is pay attention. Don't rear end someone. Make sure you're just keeping your head on straight, as I love saying, and, I feel like you'll be fine. You have the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Swords here. I feel there's like a victory coming in for you, and probably I'm kind of getting because you didn't give up with the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles to me can represent like holding on to something too tightly, but I get like a different vibe for you here, Cancer. It's like the vibe I'm getting is more along the lines of you did hold on to something, but it's like something you wanted. It's like you didn't give up, so now you're being rewarded here in this row. So you have the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Swords here. It's like a victory coming in for you, of course. I do feel that, like with everything else, you're probably going to have to make some sort of sacrifice. I always say there's a palm frond on this side of the Ace of Swords here. Palm fronds in the tarot represent a sacrifice or making a sacrifice. And so I do feel some of you could be making some sort of sacrifice that is going to lead to like some sort of reward or abundance in the future. And I feel like you need to realize that here with these cards. I do feel like you're creating more balance in your life as well. I want to see where this is going. So let's clarify here, Cancer. And let's see. Two aces is a definite yes for you. But let's see here. Between the Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands, Jack of Hearts definitely could be a love offer. Jack of Hearts is called the heart in the Lenormand, and it just represents an admirer. This whole entire reading is really saying and like asking you, where can you put your heart? Like I said, Cancer. I think that's the most important thing here is like, where can you put your time, effort, and energy? Where can you invest your energy? And that's what I would be thinking if I were you. But I do feel like there could be love coming in for you here from a person, obviously. And it's like true love. Ace of Wands, very passionate new beginning. Between the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, you have the Seven of Hearts. This is called the tree. This is a really good card because it's a card of like a family tree. So for some of you, you could be meeting a person who wants to have a family. And again, this would be a victory, Six of Wands here as well. So it's like someone who really wants something kind of permanent. If you're not looking for love, I love having the Ace of Wands and the tree in the same reading. The Ace of Wands is like the initial, is like the seed putting its roots down into the soil to grow into a tree. So it's like some of you, it's like if you're starting anything new, this could be something that really develops very nicely. Between the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, you have the ship. This is like a boat on the ocean, the Ten of Spades. It just represents going from one thing to another. I feel this energy for a lot of people. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. It's like pre-Empress energy, but you're not the Empress yet. So it's like something has to change for you to have your glow up. And again, it doesn't matter what gender you are. The Empress is just a harvest. So whatever you're trying to have as a harvest or your glow up, right? Anyone can glow up here. It's almost like a change needs to be made so that you can have your glow up. We're going to look into what that change is. Between the Ace of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, you have the house or the home here, the King of Hearts. Could be a water sign coming in for you in love. For others, it's just like a card of feeling good, like, being in the home. The home represents like safety, security, comfort, and protection. So it's like you could be feeling those feelings this week, basically. Between the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups, you have the Scythe, the Jack of Diamonds. This card has been coming up a lot. It is a card of cutting something out of your life. So I do feel a lot of you are being asked to make a sacrifice. I don't know, I just think that if we're doing things that aren't good for us, we're probably going to feel it more than we normally would. I've been noticing this myself. Like if I eat something I'm not supposed to, I feel it like right away. So I feel that for a lot of people. where it's like if we're doing things we're not supposed to be doing, we're probably going to, I don't want to say suffer, but, it's like devil energy. We're probably going to experience the consequences much faster. So I would be careful of that. And again, if you're doing something, Five of Pentacles, do not call attention to your weaknesses. If something is making you feel weak, don't do it. It doesn't have to be food. It could be anything. Maybe spending time with a certain person makes you feel weak. Don't, right? And I feel like that's what that Jack of Diamonds is saying. And between the Queen of Wands here and the Ace of Swords, you have the King of Swords is called the Lily. And this could be a gift coming in for you. So some of you could be receiving a gift. For others, it could be like someone coming in with an offer as well here, Cancer. So, it could be like communication coming in for you from a person. And, obviously someone who wants like love or something like that. What is the outcome here? You have the Nine of Hearts, the Rider. Love it. The Nine of Hearts is like a wish or a dream come true. But it is also a knight in shining armor. So if you're looking for love, this could definitely be love coming in for you here, Cancer. Someone who's like serious. And, I get a very serious vibe off of that card for whatever reason. And yeah, I just feel like it's going to be a good thing for you. So I like to see that. Middle row here, you have the Ace of Spades. This is called the Lady, and it is a card of like existing problems being resolved. It's kind of like a card of overcoming, difficulties and challenges. You could also be the Lady here. It's funny, she is holding a flower. It's not a lily, but I do feel like someone could be coming in and is it going to focus? Probably not, Cancer, but it's like someone could be coming in with a gift. I do get like a gift from the universe here. I do feel for some of you could be receiving a gift here. And the Sun, damn. Yeah, the Ace of Diamonds, the Sun. This is like the best card in the deck. One thing I will say is that clearly I do feel like there's like good news coming in for you this week. The Ace of Diamonds here in the playing card reading system is actually called the Letter. And so there is a letter card in the Lenormand, but I'm talking about another system. The Ace of Diamonds can represent communication and positive communication. The Ace of Swords can represent communication or good news coming in for you. So there's clearly like some form of good news coming in for you here. Let's see, what is this like? Let's see, what is this about here? Cancer, what is this like good news talking about? You have the High Priestess, a little bit of a mystery here. Probably it could be love, so it could be a Pisces, but it could be love coming in for you here. Communication. I feel some sort of blockage here. Maybe it's like difficult to get to this person or it's difficult to get to you. You have the Chariot. What did I just say? This could be something long distance for some of you here. Because I was getting something about difficult to get to the person, something along those lines. I don't know. They could just be hard to reach. You could be dealing with a busy person as well. If this is a love. For others, I just feel like this is a victory coming in for you with the Ace of Swords and the Chariot. Chariot is you. You're coming up in a very strong position here, but it's like some sort of victory coming in for you. I feel like you're like something is entering into your awareness, right? The High Priestess. High Priestess can represent something we become aware of. We could all of a sudden, maybe it's like maybe we have a traditional business. Maybe we have like a agency or something like that. Maybe you're a photographer. Who knows? But it's like with the High Priestess, we could have like a weird idea. We could think like, oh, I'm gonna go breed chinchillas or whatever, right? It's like we could have a crazy idea. And it's just something that enters into our awareness. The Chariot really says, hey, those crazy ideas could actually be the thing that make you very successful. So, don't discount your crazy ideas. Damn. That's what I'm talking about, Cancer. Right there. Empress. Boom. So it's like your outcome is exactly what you're working towards. I would move towards your crazier ideas, especially in work or business or your career. Like if something, I would be going for something that seems a little bit out of reach. Or again, you just could have a crazy idea at this time. I really feel like the universe is rewarding crazy ideas. Probably because of Neptune and Pisces. It's like the more creative we are, the more willing we are to, kind of face some fears. Probably the more likely it is that we're going to be very successful. And, again, I see something, it's like, the best way I could describe the High Priestess is it could be a person, but I see something like entering into your vision, like out of the corner of my eye. Like it's like something's coming in. But I feel like that message is just saying, that there's something coming into your awareness. You are becoming aware of a possibility. It feels like work or business to me. It could also be where you live as well with that Chariot card. And, again, like I said, I mean, the way to think about Neptune and Pisces is water flows, right? So what is that? That is movement. This is why I've been saying for like 2 years now that if you are moving or traveling or doing any of those things, there are a lot of benefits in movement. There are benefits in physical movement. If you are working out, if you are getting fit, there are going to be benefits in doing that. If you're doing something that creates more movement, if you have a business that creates movement, like those are the words that I'd be thinking of, or creates more flow, right? If you're making something easier in your business, if you're wondering like, how do I have a successful business? I don't know, come up with a business that makes something easier for other people. You're probably going to make a lot of money because of Neptune and Pisces, and also this right here. So if you're doing any of those things, I feel like there's a lot of abundance for you. But this looks pretty good. So thank you for being here, Cancer. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.